What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports picks video. It is Friday, March 23rd. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I apologize, I've been out most of this week. I've just been sitting back and watching this chaos in college basketball. Is absolutely crazy. Hope you guys have enjoyed the tournament so far. A lot of crazy games, crazy upsets. We will probably never see another tournament this chaotic in our lifetimes. This is just one for the history books. Craziness. I don't know if you guys heard that during the regular season there were more ranked teams that lost to unranked teams in the history of the sport. So this tournament this year is just an extension of the regular season that was just filled with chaos. And when you're a money line, a parlay bettor like myself, where one upset will mess up your whole parlay, it's crazy. But even with all the upsets, we still had a very, very good season. Just not as huge as it was last year or the year before that. But still, even being profitable at all, the way I bet is remarkable, I think. But I just, my job is just to seek out those upsets and to avoid them. So, but anyway, so crazy season so far, crazy tournament so far, but I didn't want to sit out too long, of course. So I'm back here with another video, another picks video for you guys. I have two parlays that I'm gonna be putting in myself, so I wanted to share them with you. I'll be doing a few other things as well, but I definitely wanted to show a little bit of what I'll be doing today. I'm going to start out with a 7-team money line parlay. I think today, not as many upsets. Even yesterday, there were some big upsets. The only team I really wanted to win yesterday was Gonzaga, and of course, they didn't do it. Although I did have Florida State plus the points. I was hoping they would keep it close, but not win. And actually, I wish I had been doing videos the past couple days, because the past 2 days we hit big. Almost lost the parlay yesterday with the Rockets. Had them on the money line. And they were looking okay, but then there was a few minutes where they just couldn't score. And then the Clippers came back, tied the game, then took the lead. And Houston was actually lucky just to get that game into overtime. They had a shot at the very end to win it at the buzzer. Harden missed, probably got fouled. But then in overtime, they just killed it. So close call there, but we pulled it off. But anyway, so hopefully today we continue that success while I'm making the video. So anyways, like I said, I have a 17 moneyline parlay. Like I was saying, though, I don't think there'll be huge upsets today. I think all the favorites are going to win. Except for one that's questionable. That one is the Purdue and who's Purdue playing? Texas Tech. Texas Tech is a very, very good team, very good defensive team. Sometimes they go on stretches where the offense is just sluggish and they don't score, so Purdue can take advantage of that if they can play good defense themselves. The reason why this one is a toss-up is because Purdue is missing one of their best players. They've been winning without him. He was hurt in the first game. So this one could go either way. Texas Tech is a top 10. Both are top 10 teams, so anyone can win this game. So it's one that I'm staying away from. I'll just be watching. But anyway, on to the 17 moneyline parlay. Like I was saying, we have 4 in the NBA that I'm going to roll with. We have the Cleveland Cavaliers, easiest one of the day. Phoenix Suns, one of the worst teams in the NBA. They're just trying to get more ping pong balls for the NBA draft lottery. The players are still playing hard, but they're just not very good. And TJ Warren, their second best player, is out. Devin Booker, their best player, he's questionable, but I don't think he's going to play. So it should be a blowout for the Cavs. It's 13 points, I believe. They probably will cover that. I might do that on the side. But for this parlay, money line. Toronto Raptors at home. They're minus 12 against the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know if they'll cover 12. For some reason, Brooklyn just stays close with them. If you look at the games that they've played this year already, some really, really close games. But at home, the Raptors healthy. DeRozan's missed the past couple games, but he looks like he's going to be back. So Raptors at home shouldn't have any issues winning. I don't know about covering 12 or 13. So Raptors money line. Oklahoma City Thunder. This is one that messed me up 3 nights ago, I believe, on Tuesday. They were on the road against Boston. Boston is just killed right now with injuries. in Oklahoma City. It was a short spread too. It was only 5 points, I think, 4 points. A game Oklahoma absolutely had to win. Boston had nobody. They had Horford by himself, and Tatum. Tatum's great too. So they had Horford and Tatum, but no Kyrie, no Jaylen Brown, no Marcus Smart. It's just so many players that they're missing. Oklahoma City completely healthy. Should not have lost that game, and they were up the whole game. But then at the very, very end, Boston came back and stole it because Carmelo Anthony couldn't make free throws. So I'm a little bit still salty about that one. I can't believe they lost that game. So anyway, I'm taking them to bounce back here. They're at home against Miami. Miami's missing their best player in Whiteside. He's been out for a few weeks. Miami's still playing pretty well without him. They're a playoff team. But like I said, Oklahoma in the West is just, if you look at the West standings, they are so close together, all these teams. Even though you could be in the top 4, a few losses in a row, and you could drop down to almost missing the playoffs. So Oklahoma can't afford many losses, especially home losses, and when the team's missing their best players. So Oklahoma, I like them to bounce back and win this game at home. Next, we have Portland. Portland is also at home. Actually, all 4 of my NBA teams are at home, so that's always a good thing. They're playing the team I just mentioned, the Boston Celtics. Still missing Kyrie Irving, still missing all the other players I just mentioned. It's going to be Tatum and Horford and Rozier and all the other players they can muster up. But Portland is playing so well right now. So I like Portland at home to win this game. So those are 4 NBA money lines. I don't see going any other way but home victories for the home teams. And then we have 3 in college basketball. Like I said, I think all of the favorites are going to win today, except Purdue, I'm not sure about. So Villanova is playing West Virginia. West Virginia is a very good team. They play that press defense. Definitely could give Villanova some issues, and if they can keep it close, maybe steal it at the end. But I have confidence in Villanova. I think Villanova and Duke are destined to play each other, and the winner of that, I think, is going to win the whole thing. So Villanova, I see them squeaking by. I think they will cover 5 points. I don't think they'll win by double digits, so somewhere in the 5 to 10 point range, I think Villanova will win. And then we have Duke, I just mentioned. They have the easiest game of the day. They're playing Syracuse. Syracuse will give teams fits with their zone defense. Nobody plays a zone like them, so whenever Syracuse gets in the tournament, they always do well, just because people just can't play against the zone for some reason. So Duke won't have any issues though. They can shoot inside, outside. They're a double-digit favorites for a reason. They're going to win this game. And then lastly, we have Kansas. Kansas playing Clemson. Both teams have had a somewhat easy path to get to where they're at, so I don't see this as being any great feat by Clemson being here in the Sweet 16. But I don't see them getting past Kansas. They're missing one of their best players. He's been out for a while. They've still been winning without him, but I think this stops here. Kansas, one of the favorites to win the tournament. I don't think they get past Duke, but it should be a very, very good game. So I like Kansas definitely to get past Clemson. So that's my 7-team moneyline parlay. Cavs, Raptors, Thunder, Blazers, Villanova, Duke, and Kansas. Pays about quadruple your money. So $100, for example, will pay about $417. So that is a parlay that I'm throwing in as soon as I'm done with this video. And then for our backup bet, in case one of those 7 loses, I'm picking the 4 best that I think will come through, just in case. And it pays just about even money. So of those 7, I'm going to take the Cavs and Raptors. 2 from the NBA, 2 from college. Cavs and Raptors at home. Should not lose those games. And then I'm going to go with Duke. They're not going to lose to Syracuse. And then it was a decision between Kansas or Villanova. Who did I feel more confident with? And I'm picking Kansas here. Just because Clemson, I think they have overachieved this year. They're missing one of their best players. And Kansas matches up very well with them. So I like Kansas as that 4th team. So Cleveland, Toronto, Duke, and Kansas. And for an example, $500 will pay about $472. So just under even money. So those are 2 parlays that I'm rolling with today. Hopefully we start off after my little short layoff there on a good note. So good luck to you guys with whatever you guys decide to do today. There are some other college basketball games, other tournaments going on, other NBA games that I didn't mess with, a lot of hockey out there as well, as hockey gets towards the playoffs. So a lot out there. So good luck with whatever you guys decide to put together. These are 2 parlays that I'm rolling with. I'm going to try to find some straight bets to put on, probably Cleveland, one of them. Kansas and Villanova, probably put straights on them, for example, but we'll see. So these are 2 parlays that I'm offering up. Hopefully they come through, and we'll see what happens. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Sorry, like I said, for the couple days off, and let's get back to it. So see you guys. Thank you guys.